Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, May 13th. Coming up on today's show, we'll get into the surf report and the weather outlook. Then we'll jump into some local news and a few interesting happenings in business, science, and entertainment. But first, you'll be interested to know it's National Apple Pie Day. Grab a fork and celebrate a dessert with roots dating back to the Middle Ages. From Dutch apple tartan to French tarte tatin, apple pie has seen numerous variations across Europe. Brought to the American colonies in the 17th century, apple pie has become a cherished symbol of American cuisine and a timeless comfort food. So now you know. And now you know what time it is. It's time for the surf report. Expect fun-sized waves this week, ranging from waist-high to knee-to-waist high, with occasional larger sets. The consistent southwest swell will provide clean conditions in the mornings thanks to light offshore wind. However, as the day progresses, expect wind to shift onshore, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour and creating bumpier conditions. Monday at Tourmaline and South San Diego. It's looking good and clean at 3+ feet until 11 a.m. With a patch of rough surf until sunset. Could be similar conditions all week. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 1 foot outgoing tide when the south swell is 2 feet at 16 seconds and the onshore wind is just about 0. The first low tide Monday will be 0 feet at 9 a.m. with a 4-foot high tide at 5. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Checking out the weather in the San Diego area. This morning it's foggy and feels like 60 degrees with 1 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:39 and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:50. It looks like we're in for a cloudy morning, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 70 and wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, cloudy with a low of 57. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday will start cloudy, then gradually become mostly sunny with a high near 69 degrees and breezy westerly wind. Wednesday and Thursday will be mostly cloudy with highs in the upper 60s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Prince Street Pizza and Urs Burgers, renowned food spots from New York and Los Angeles respectively, are set to open locations in Pacific Beach at the Mission and Garnet Food Hall. This move marks an expansion into the San Diego area, with both establishments offering their signature dishes, such as Sicilian-style pizzas and classic burgers from walk-up windows. This new addition aims to enhance the dining options at one of the area's busiest intersections, promising a vibrant late-night food scene. Now on to sports. The Atlanta Hawks secured the #1 pick in the 2024 NBA Draft Lottery, overcoming long odds with just a 3% chance of winning. This victory marks the first time in their history that the Hawks have landed the top draft pick. With this advantageous position, Atlanta is now primed to make significant moves that could reshape their team, potentially easing the process of restructuring their roster, including a possible trade involving star player Trae Young. The upcoming draft presents an opportunity for the Hawks to select a cornerstone player who could anchor the franchise for years to come. Last night in local sports, the Padres at home beat the Dodgers 4-0. And tonight, the Padres are at home to take on the Rockies for the start of 3-game series. In top news, Prime Day, initiated by Amazon in 2015, has evolved beyond a mere sales event to become a significant cultural phenomenon, influencing both consumer behavior and the retail sector at large. This event capitalizes on current consumer trends towards value-driven purchases, intensified by ongoing economic uncertainties and inflationary pressures. The success of Prime Day prompts other retailers to offer similar bargains, creating a ripple effect across the entire retail landscape, effectively transforming July into a major shopping season. This shift not only drives sales, but also allows retailers to clear old inventory in preparation for the holiday season, highlighting how Prime Day has reshaped both consumer expectations and retail strategies. In business news, the Biden administration is set to announce a drastic increase in tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, raising the current 25% rate to 100%. This move is part of a broader strategy to protect American manufacturers of clean energy products, including batteries and solar cells, from cheaper Chinese imports. The decision is a response to concerns over the competitive edge Chinese EVs have due to lower costs and government subsidies, which threaten the viability of American automakers. Critics argue that such high tariffs might hinder the adoption of EVs in the U.S. by keeping more affordable options out of the market, potentially slowing progress on emission reductions. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is just over 61,000. Ethereum is 2,900. And Solana is $141. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. In a serendipitous discovery, a father-daughter duo, Tim and young Henley Wallach, stumbled upon a 152-year-old shipwreck while fishing in Wisconsin. This historical artifact, identified as the George L. Newman, has direct ties to the infamous Great Peshtigo Fire of 1871. The vessel, engulfed in dense smoke from the fire, ran aground and was later abandoned. This find not only adds a piece to Wisconsin's maritime history, but also serves as a tangible link to America's deadliest wildfire, emphasizing the interconnectedness of historical events and natural disasters. And in entertainment news, Janet Maslin, a venerable American film critic, revisits the expansive career of director Ron Howard, uncovering layers of depth and mastery in his filmmaking. Having initially underestimated Howard during his early acting days and directorial debut, Maslin acknowledges her oversight as she now recognizes his evolved craft. From his portrayal in The Shootist alongside cinema legends to directing critically acclaimed films like Apollo 13 and the poignant Hillbilly Elegy, Howard's work ethic and inventive storytelling shine through. His film, 13 Lives, lauded as one of the best American films of 2022, exemplifies his skill in creating gripping narratives without unnecessary embellishments. Through Maslin's reflection, Howard emerges not just as the nice figure from his acting career, but as a formidable and thoughtful filmmaker whose contributions to cinema are both significant and enduring. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the great director, producer, and writer, Ron Howard. And Ron said, "I used to feel that I had to be dictatorial in order to be respected. But after I did a couple of TV movies, I began to see that authority came with the job. So I began to relax and let more people into the process, and my work really improved." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.